welcome to my channel. If you're watching this by the title, you are probably here because you are going to be making some New Year's fitness resolutions. I wanted to kind of help out and give you a couple tips on things you can do starting either now, I would start now, or you can start them when the new year starts up after the holidays when it is a little less tempting to be unhealthy. Now, when it comes to your New Year's resolution, the first thing you need to know is you're not going to reach an unrealistic goal by the end of the year. So when you're making your New Year's resolutions, you really need to make sure that you're making small goals first and then you work your way up that ladder. My next piece of advice is that before you even make a goal, you should really evaluate yourself. What are the things you're doing that are holding you back right now from being the healthiest version of yourself? Are you overeating at the end of the day? Are you someone who just kind of always makes excuses? I know personally that if I go home after work, I will make an excuse not to go to the gym. How I address that is that every single day when I go to work, I pack my gym bag so that way I can go straight to the gym after work and I won't have any excuses to be made. Another thing is that you should really be doing something that you're going to enjoy. When you're getting in your fitness, that 30 minutes of daily recommended exercise you should be able to be doing something that you're looking forward to. For me personally, that is lifting weights and doing hot yoga. And I get excited to do both of those things. However, not everyone's into hot yoga. I've accepted that. And that's okay too, because I hate doing like tennis and I don't even know, HIIT workouts, stuff like that. I personally hate those. But if that's something that, sparks fire under your butt, then that's what you should be doing. You shouldn't be forcing yourself to lift weights just because Deborah from accounting says you need to. Now, another thing that you should be doing is you need to start small. Now, when I say start small, I mean this in two ways because there are two parts to fitness: your diet and your exercise. When it comes to starting small, if you're someone who has a bad diet, you're not going to want to start off by eating kale salads every day, going on like a detox cleanse, and putting lemon juice and apple cider vinegar in your coffee every morning. That sounds terrible, to be quite honest. However, what you can do is look at the way that you eat currently and say, okay, I want to get in 4 servings of vegetables a day. Or I want to swap out my daily breakfast bagel from McDonald's with a homemade breakfast bagel, which you can control your portions then and the quality of food that's going into that. Another thing that people like to consider is, what are you drinking? Are you drinking all of your calories? Because pop and alcoholic drinks, stuff like that, they're actually carrying a lot of secret calories that even if you track your caloric intake, if you're not tracking what you're drinking, that's going to come into play as well. A huge thing with drinking is also sugary coffee drinks. Starbucks, on their app, you can actually see the calories in every single drink at all the sizes. Now, you can't make your modifications to the drink on those. However, there are plenty of videos out there on how to get a lower calorie Starbucks drink. The other thing that you should be trying to look into is small changes in your exercise. You're not going to be able to sustain going to the gym 7 days a week for 2 hours if you're just starting out. I can't even sustain that, and I've been working out for a long time. What you can sustain though is setting a goal for yourself and saying, okay, I want to get to the gym 4 days a week and I want to go with this plan. So when you're making sure that you're getting into fitness, have a realistic outline for what you want to do at the gym. Don't say, okay, I'm going to go in and I'm going to lift every muscle group possible too. That's also not realistic. There are plenty of ways. If you go to bodybuilding.com, you can look up blogs, you can look at plenty of other videos and find 4-day splits, 3-day splits, 5-day splits, whatever sounds good for the way that you want to exercise. You could find that and you could follow those workouts and do them over time and change them how you want. You don't have to dive right in and do everything at once. As long as you're able to start somewhere, that's what's going to make the most difference. Just to recap, what you should be doing going into the new year is evaluating the way that you're currently holding yourself back in your fitness journey. You need to make sure that whatever you decide to do to get yourself active, you enjoy it so that you want to keep doing it. And then also you want to make sure that you're not making a bunch of drastic changes to whatever you're currently doing so that way you don't get overwhelmed and give up. So I hope this was really helpful and I hope everyone has really great holidays. Make sure you enjoy it and have a good time with your families and make sure you go into the new year with a good attitude, a good mindset, and I'm hoping you all reach your goals. So thanks for watching.